about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
This program is for mature audiences only.
Please have your fake ID ready.
Get out of bed, you lazy
We found the only way to start the day. Get on the go with radio. We like to use it for household music. The daily chores are never a bore. For weather information, this is the station.
3, 2, 1.
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
I'm not letting you go to work today.
Wait, what?
Everybody, listen up.
Welcome to The Drive.
Morning, morning, morning.
You're gonna talk.
Get on the phone at 339-1140.
Pretty awesome, huh?
Jump in on our text line at 441140.
Everyone is talking about it. You must know that.
The Drive starts now.
We'll start the show when Kyle's ready and not a second before. That's the rule.
I'm still eating breakfast, so.
What's for breakfast?
Can I say what I'm eating? Can I say the...
Is it like, well, just don't say brand.
It's an energy bar.
Oh, Cliff Bar. I have those too. Yeah, it's Cliff Bar. Cliff Bar. That's usually my double up. I bring a Cliff Bar and...
You do the flips, the yogurt.
I do?
You used to. Because remember, you found out they're called flips because you're supposed to flip the...
Yeah. I stopped doing that because I got mad at them for being that way. Special K bar, right? And
sure.
And a Cliff Bar is my daily. And I'll eat one today, the Cliff Bar on the way to work, and then this is my snacky. And then I always have a post-show meal of chocolate milk. In case you guys are wondering, the, nutritional whatevers.
Yeah, we are very nutritionally sound.
So nutritionally sound. Hey, welcome into The Drive. It's October. It's like somebody said on Twitter yesterday, you can wake the Green Day gap now because it's September.
Dave, wake up.
And
Dave.
What were you going to say? I talked over you with my Green Day joke.
Oh, no, I was Old Takes Exposed has screenshots of different people saying, I can't believe it's already 2018. I can't believe it's February. I can't believe it's already March.
Yeah, that's
How is it already April?
That's one of his favorite bits, too. Unbelievable.
Can't believe it's September 1st.
Pretty soon, we need somebody, well, we don't want somebody, but next time somebody famous and beloved dies, since it's this late in the year, it's going to be the whole, can 2018 just go?
Yeah.
Can we just be done with 2018?
Oh, I'm so done.
Because people don't die every year that are awesome.
Right. Remember 2016? 2016 was a brutal year for celeb deaths.
Oh, my God. For real. Last year was...
2016 strikes again. Now
terrible.
mortality strikes again. It'd be like that.
Hey, I want to remind y'all before I forget. God, can the fishing guys please just not leave it on fishing every week?
Brutal, dude.
And I love
honestly,
I love the
they're
fishing
great.
guys.
They're wonderful. But turn on QVC or something.
For real. Like
let us get a little shopping done.
The computer is always on like basshound.org. And then not one, but both TVs are, Hunting with Hank and, whatever. And then I got to figure out where everything is. You know what they say? You know what they say? Hey, they're all into the forest and nature and stuff.
Yeah,
what do they say when you go camp? Hey, leave it how you found it.
Right.
Just leave it how you found it.
Catch and release.
Now, those are my guys. Kent's my guy. Kent comes in every year, brings in passes for my dad to go to the outdoor show. All that. Come on, guys. I mean, really.
I've never been to basshound.com,
oh, it's amazing.
But I've been to a very similar, way more awesome site.
Kyle will be tweeting that site later. Welcome in as I change these TV channels. Speaking of nutrition, Kyle Madsen. And October, a phenomenal month. October, the only month of the year where we will have a golden day. We will have a golden day. We might have a couple of golden days, especially since the basketball season has moved back now. What is a golden day, you ask?
I am asking.
Golden Day is a day where you have games in all four major North American sports.
Oh.
Last year, I think we got one. maybe 2, but that's where you will have a basketball regular season game, a baseball playoff game, a football regular season game, and an NHL regular season game, all on the same day. All on the same day. It really is, screw you, Santa. It is the most wonderful time of the year. We're now here after the doldrums of summertime.
I love that. Like this to me is the best time on the sports calendar because basketball starting, hockey starting, MLB postseason, NFL season is getting into the real nitty gritty of the season where the games are starting to matter.
Yep.
And it's fall, the air is crisp and it's cold in the mornings and
yes, I'm wearing my first long sleeve of the year.
It's a really great quarter zip, by the way. I'm a big quarter zip guy, and that is an elite.
Thank you. It's King's Day, first King's preseason game. I'm very excited.
For sure.
Be a great year.
But inevitably, we'll get during March Madness. People go, "Oh, it's the best time of the year."
Well, they're wrong.
This is the best time of sports.
They're wrong. They're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It's the second best.
NBA season winding down.
It's the second best time of the year, but you have to factor in other things like weather and springtime. We're on our way to getting hot.
Yeah,
we're getting closer to getting hot.
Yeah,
this is the best time of year. There's no argument.
No, totally. No, I'm with you 100%.
Add in if you have kids, they just went back to school instead of in spring when they're about to get out of school.
Yep.
Speaking of nutrition, Kyle, did you say something, by the way, during your update about loser of game 163 meets up in the All-Star game?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are getting on you for that. I don't know. They knew what you meant.
Did I say All-Star game?
Yeah, you said All-Star.
No, I meant Wild Card game. You know what the hell?
They knew what you meant. It's Monday.
Hey, you know what? People catching my mistakes, don't hold me accountable.
Yeah, don't.
What are we doing here?
I want to shout out to the people that put together the Tower Bridge dinner that they have every year, the Farm to Fork thing.
That looked really cool.
Yeah, so it was, and I want to thank the people that brought me, because Lord knows I don't have that kind of. Apparently, it's like $5, $6, $7 something. It's a lot of money it's like $5,000 or $6,000 for a table of 4, 6, 8. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, and there was like a lottery to be able to buy that. It's immensely successful, and Sacramento's kind of established themselves as a farm to fork capital.
It is the farm to fork on the big water tower on I-5 there.
That's what I say.
It is the farm to fork.
You used to say City of Trees,
yeah.
Right? So yeah.
Now it's a whole state of trees.
Shout out to it is really a wonderful event. It really is a very, very cool event. I have no business being there. It was a fun experience. My wife enjoyed it, but I'm the wrong guy to go. And I learned this last night. I want to do we're always looking for events to do with the radio station. Here's what I want to do. They never listen to me. I want to do the same thing. But I want everything to be like burger of cheese with fries of potato and lemon aioli, or what? The food's not accessible, Kyle. Not to a dummy like me. I'm way too dumb and uncultured to go to this thing.
With a nice tomato paste reduction.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So here's some highlights real quick. Blistered peppers.
Ew.
They didn't wear their sunscreen.
I hate when my peppers get blistered.
Sesame seed gremolata.
It never leaves you, by the way.
Smoked sturgeon. My wife, they hand these plates around, and my wife hands me this plate, and it's like these gray chips on it, right?
Oh, no.
And she goes, hey, you dunk it in the white stuff, And I say, okay. And I put it in my mouth. And again, all respect to all the chefs. All respect to all the chefs out there.
Hey now.
But turns out it was a sturgeon skin chicharron.
Chicharron, the famous player for Mexico.
Thank you. And I dipped it in sturgeon caviar with creme fraiche, which to the best of my knowledge is sour cream. But But like everyone around me is like, oh, it's so divine and it's so airy, and you can taste the other seafood.
Bro, if I ever make so much money that I can eat that stuff on the regular, you cannot tell me that sturgeon skin and fish eggs taste better than the taquitos from the gas station.
We're going to be a little late here because we've stumbled on something, Kyle. Making an executive decision. Here's what makes me crazy. I love cooking shows, and I enjoy cooking, and I love celebrity chefs and all right.
They're fantastic.
But why is it that every single like chefy person out there that's really an expert on food, I watch them eat on these shows? Like Anthony Bourdain is my favorite. And it's like we're having inflated duck bladder with a side of, and it's always some guts, like moose heart.
And it always comes with a thing with a small spoon that you have to kind of like just kind of drip the sauce over the top. You're like, this is what makes the dish.
And it's like a blood sauce with iron somethings, and and a big thing of what's the stuff? The goose liver. They stuff the goose liver up. Anyways. People help me out on there. It's huge amongst foofies. I don't get it. How do you look at something like that and go, like you said, Kyle, that's so much better than a hamburger? Oh, that's yes. And the food, like the meats that were on the course last night were it was sturgeon, there was a duck course, and there was a lamb course. And again, I can't stress enough that I do not want to see on Twitter Dave was ripping Farm to Fork. No, it was awesome. It's a tremendous event. I'm ripping myself. I'm not smart nor cultured enough to be there because duck freaks me out because it's a poultry, but it's red. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it cooked more, but they cook it like medium or something. And then lamb, I mean, lamb's fine if it's ground up in a gyro, but I'm not exactly a lamb guy. Well, why don't chefs go, you know what? Chicken, pork, beef, maybe some fish. Fish is fine. Shrimp. So I want to do a similar event, and I want it to be all dressed up and foofy, right? But it's got to be like black tie and tennies, the old people reaching out thing was. Their little charity event, some people will remember they did with the Kings. And we take over the bridge, and it's all like the best made food, but it's like chili, ribs, brisket, hamburger, shrimp, sushi even, fine. They did have a dessert promenade. Yes, a dessert promenade where you walked through a promenade and left and right everywhere was like ice cream sandwiches, cookies, pumpkin pie in a jar. We got to go. Moral of the story is this. Sacramento is awesome. Farm to Fork is awesome. The Tower Bridge dinner is awesome. I am way too uncultured to appreciate a sturgeon skin chicharron. My father would have loved all of it, by the way. My dad would have been in heaven. We're like, oh, sturgeon caviar. This is fantastic. Eating with a spoon. All right, we'll break. BFHS today, by the way, but extra BFHS. This is the biggest, fattest, hairy show you can have. We have all the football.
All of it.
We have the first win for the Raiders, which somebody said that was going to happen. I can't remember who. We have not one but two baseball games today. Game 163.
Yeah, not the postseason, but also not the regular season.
Right. We have the opening of Kings preseason today. And we're giving away a television at 8:30. Oh, yeah. Are we? Is that? Yeah, we're giving away a television at 8:30. So, I'm telling you, sit back, relax, shut up. Actually, call us, 339-1140. Text us at 441140. Check us on the video feed.
Unless you're going to try and correct us, then shut up.
Yeah, no correcting. This is a no correcting zone right here on the drive. Sports 1140 KHTK.
The Kings are back tonight on Sports 1140 KHTK.
And he makes the triple from North Natomas.
The first preseason game comes your way from Phoenix as the Suns host the Kings. Pre-game at 6:30 on your home of the Kings. Sports 1140 KHTK.
If you're a pro, you know the drill. pull off the impossible. Keep it affordable, don't cut corners. The Home Depot is up to the challenge with top names like the Kohler Wellworth toilet, now at a great price, just $119, almost $30 off. You don't compromise. With Kohler, you won't have to. The Kohler Wellworth toilet, only $119, now at the #1 Kohler retailer, the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through October 31st.
Sheets, pillows, towels.
Wow, your cart is overflowing.
I love that I can save at Walmart on everything I need for surprise visits from the in-laws.
If you love to save, switch to Walmart Family Mobile. Their unlimited plans start as low as $24.88 a month, all powered by T-Mobile.
$24.88? Who knew?
See, some surprises save you money. Learn more at myfamilymobile.com. Get everything you love about Walmart and mobile. Walmart Family Mobile. Always refer to the latest terms and conditions of service at myfamilymobile.com.
Garner Roofing is trying to get you prepared for that winter season with their $69 inspection. They also have an end of summer sale going on right now. They also offer veteran and senior discounts. They got a lot of stuff going on right now. They have financing options available with no payments, no interest until 2020, or as little as $89 per month with zero down. They've also got terms up to 30 years, and some financing isn't even credit-based and is tax deductible. Call them right now, 833-R5O's and an F, or online at GarnerRoofingInc.com.
Have you noticed a lot more men smiling around town? Universal Men's Clinic has treated thousands of patients. That's thousands of happy men who have a greater zest for life. If you don't have the energy, stamina, or strength like you used to, or having problems in the bedroom, you could be our next happy patient. Call us at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit universalmensclinic.com. A $199 office visit may get you smiling too.
I'm Charles Arakaki, a doctor at the Universal Men's Clinic and a happy patient. I was feeling old and I thought it was my demanding lifestyle. I started feeling loss of energy and stamina. Having treated thousands of patients with low energy and sex drive and seeing them improve, it hit me. My symptoms were similar to my patients. With the modern medicine at Universal Men's Clinic, I'm now enjoying a renewed quality of life.
Call us at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit universalmensclinic.com.
If you're over 55, have $500,000 in liquid assets, and are worried about retirement, the next 45 seconds can give you the financial security that you're looking for. Best-selling authors and financial experts Jim Files and Dan Ahmed of Peak Financial Freedom would like to give you a guaranteed plan for your retirement where you'll never run out of money. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword money to set up a meeting with Dan and Jim to review your retirement game plan. You can hear Jim and Dan every Saturday morning right here on Sports 1140 from 8 to 9 when they host their financial strategy show 50 Shades of Money. But don't wait until Saturday. Simply dial pound 250 from your mobile phone and say the keyword money. If you're ready for Jim and Dan to give you a free written plan that will ensure your retirement plan is rock solid, dial pound 250 right now. Say the keyword money and set up your free financial review with Peak Financial Freedom.
I'm Craig Ashton of the injury law firm of Ashton & Price. So here's a scenario. You're shopping and minding your own business. Your feet encounter a slick surface, and the next thing you know, you're injured and staring at the ceiling. In slip and fall cases, lots of evidence typically exists like video, witnesses, sweep sheets, and the like, which needs to be obtained to maximize the understanding of your case. So if you've fallen and you're injured and you believe more than gravity is to blame, call Ashton & Price. There's never a fee unless you win, so call Ashton & Price for a free consultation.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Dierks Bentley Mountain High Tour. With special guests, Brothers Osborne and Lenko. This Saturday night, Toyota Amphitheater. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com. Dierks Bentley. Pre-order the new album, The Mountain, now at Dierks.com.
The CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by Elk Grove Ford.
In the market for a new car or truck? Shop at Elk Grove Ford, Sacramento's family-owned, customer-first Ford dealership.
They feature the best deals, the largest selection, and the most enjoyable purchase experience available.
Elk Grove Ford in the Elk Grove Auto Mall.
Elk Grove sells Fords.
You're amazing. Welcome back to The Drive.
It's just my job.
It's time for the Morning Brew. Now here's Carmichael Dave.
Jared Cook is down to the left from the gun. Carr fires. Touchdown! Cook had one-on-one.
You know, it's getting to the point where you guys should probably just listen to Nostradamus on Friday, and we'll replay it tomorrow. And just if you had made bets on all our Nostradamus games, especially mine, you'd be a rich person right now if you wanted. The Raiders, as we told you on Friday, cruised to an easy victory over the Cleveland Browns. The outcome never in doubt. We were on our way to that dinner thing last night when I was listening to the game right here on the Sporty One. And my wife goes, "Why are you rooting so hard for the Raiders? You don't like the Raiders." And I said, no. I want them to win. And she straight goes, "Do you want them to win because you want them to win, or do you want them to win so you sound right because you said they were going to win on Friday?" And I looked at my wife of 11 and a half years, and that's what I said. I actually said, I carry my soundboard around. I actually soundboarded her a ding. Hey, good game, entertaining game. Oh, that defense, even though there was a pick six in there. And I want to talk about Derek Carr today, especially. I was very happy with Derek Carr. I think a lot of people aren't going to be happy with Derek Carr, but me, I'm your Raider optimist, Carmichael Dave. I will find the bright sides for you, and I will help you, Raider fan, get your way through this season. Better to be a Raider fan this year than a Niner fan. That's for gall dang sure. Number 2.
Center, Alfred Morris in the backfield. Here comes that pressure. Beathard hit. Ball is out. Ball is on the ground. Scooped up by the Chargers. Isaac Rochelle has it. Turnover. Charger ball. Derwin James knocks it out.
Hey, that's Derwin James. I believe he went to Florida State University. We missed on him, Kyle. We just missed on him. If only we had been able to talk to John Lynch and just say, and we'd had the foresight to think he would be great in this league. Yeah, Niners lose 29-27. The good is this. It was a better game than we thought it would be.
CJ Beathard didn't stink.
I mean, no, but I'm seeing a lot of this on Twitter and all over the place and it's kind of like he didn't stink, but our thoughts were so dead low for him. Like, let's be careful not to say he was good too. Can we be careful not to say he was good?
He wasn't?
Was he? Was he good? I mean,
Did you watch the same game I watched?
Is that good? He had moments. He was much better than I thought he would be.
Completed 62% of his throws for 298 yards, season high for the 49ers, and neither of his interceptions were really his fault.
I still threw 2 picks, still lost, was not.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. No, if we're going to go non-nuanced, that's fine.
No. And you're right.
Because
you're right in
he
the
should have had a
nuance.
touchdown, and Garrett Selleck had it bounce off of his chest.
I mean, you get what, an 82-yarder out of George Kittle. That was just a completely broken play, which is going to be, well, let me do the math here, a quarter of his yardage right there. And I don't want to not give him credit for that. But sometimes we look at numbers, and I feel like you're kind of pulling out the good nuance and not pushing in any of the bad nuance. Like, I'm not saying he was bad, but I'm saying I think if Jimmy Garoppolo had that day yesterday, we'd be like, how's the average day for Jimmy? We wouldn't be freaking out. And everyone's like, oh, my God, CJ. And he might end up being better. Maybe he's in his second year. Maybe there's more to CJ Beathard than we thought. I'm totally willing to allow for that. But it's going to be hard for me to sit here and go, CJ Beathard was really good yesterday.
I didn't say it was great. Way better than I was expecting it to be.
That to me is that is where you and I can come together and hug.
Don't touch me.
We can come together and hug. That we agree on that. He was much better than I thought he would be. And it was a much better game than we thought it would be. Niners lose 29-27. We're going to talk to Kyle Madsen of NinersWire.com here in a little bit.
Hate that guy.
And he's going to break everything down. I'll bet you he thinks C.J. Beathard was also much better than we thought he'd be, too. I don't want to put words in his mouth. That's my guess. Number 3.
And that's it. They've conceded. The hats are coming off. The Americans accept from that position. There's no way they could win the hole. And so the Europeans, who were 2 down early in this match, win this 16th hole, and they win this match 4-2. And Poulter and McIlroy have done the business against Webb Simpson and Bubba Watson.
That's Ryder Cup. I feel compelled to say, for no reason whatsoever, I just want to bring up a couple random things. Yorktown and General Cornwallis, World War II, World War I, a couple of other battles. I think the War of 1812, I'm not sure. Let's just say when the real chips are on the field, okay, America wins. When it's some dumb golf game that nobody cares about, and Tiger Woods is tired because he's played 20 consecutive weeks. Phil Mickelson doesn't care because there's not a lot of money in it. Ricky Fowler's thinking about vacation. Who cares about the Ryder Cup? Why are we even talking about it? That's the American way right there. Talk it up, get excited for it, and when you get your ass kicked, talk about other things that have nothing to do with it in context, and then tell everybody you didn't care. Bottom line is, that was a thrashing. That was a thrashing by Europe, and now we have 2 years to see if America can recover. Hopefully without Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson on the team, because my God, they suck at Ryder Cup. We'll take a break. Grant Napier is going to join us at 8:05 from Phoenix. No TV tonight, right here on KHTK for the preseason game, so lock it in. We're going to get a little preview out of him of what's coming up, what we should and should not expect tonight. We've got Raiders, we've got Niners. We're going around the NFL. When we get back, Raiders get their first win. They beat the Brownies. We'll talk about that right here on Sports 1140 KHTK.
Sports 1140 KHTK has made your mornings even better. Check out The Drive every morning on KHTK.com to not only hear the show, but to see the show as well. The Drive is now video streaming every morning from 6 to 9 on KHTK.com. All presented by the Sacramento Republic FC and by Jiffy Lube.
Capital Casino is Sacramento's #1 poker room with limit, no limit hold'em, blackjack, pai-gow poker, baccarat, and, well, 3-card poker. My favorite game. Also the best food, the best service, and the best games. It's Capital Casino, 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com, and please gamble responsibly, would you? 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute, brought to you by Prilosec OTC. Kick your antacid habit with Prilosec OTC. Tampa Bay was yesterday's biggest loser. The Fitzmagic has run out, and head coach Dirk Cutter later suggested we should fire everybody, including me. So much for unbeaten Miami making a statement. The Patriots put on a clinic for Ryan Tannehill and company. Indy's rookie head coach Frank Reich made a questionable decision to go for it on 4th and 4 on his side of midfield, while tied in overtime. When the Colts failed to convert, Houston kicked a game-winning field goal. However, Reich's players to a man supported his decision. Arizona's Sam Bradford lost some $340,000 by not being active. Instead, Josh Rosen started, but lost, as did fellow rookie starting quarterbacks Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, and Baker Mayfield. Finally, Seattle's Earl Thomas broke his leg and then flipped off his own Seahawk bench as he was being carted off. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Do you have frequent heartburn, like the kind of heartburn where you stash antacids everywhere? You feel like you gotta have those chalky tablets just in case heartburn strikes. If that's you, you do know that there's an easier way to deal with heartburn, right? Prilosec OTC, just 1 pill a day will last a full 24 hours with 0 heartburn. With Prilosec OTC, you can actually simply not get heartburn in the first place. No more stashing antacids. Try Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn. It's possible with Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Napa know-how.
This month, a 2-pack of Napa Night Vision headlamps is up to $10 off. Because with fall comes longer nights and poor overall visibility. Luckily, our headlamps have superior illumination, which helps reduce the chance of an accident. See better, drive safer, with up to $10 off a 2-pack of Napa Night Vision headlamps. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores. Offer ends 10/31/18.
Sacramento
Sacramento, it's your boy DC here, and I want to tell you about Beck's Furniture and Sleep. I've told you about the 70 mattresses Beck's has on display, but I have to tell you about their bedroom sets as well. Beds, dressers, nightstands, armoires, kids' beds, they have it all. Bedroom sets start as low as $700 for a master set, and that includes bed frame, nightstand, dresser, and a mirror. Visit Beck's Furniture today, and you can see for yourself. Tell them Doug Christie sent you. Beck'sFurniture.com.
Beck's Furniture.
Dine Out for Life on Thursday, October 11th. Maida Subaru and the Sunburst Projects invite you to one of the most fun and community-engaging events. Dine Out for Life Sacramento, Thursday, October 11th. Some of Sacramento's best restaurants, bars, and breweries will donate a portion of their proceeds to Sunburst Projects, helping those affected by HIV and AIDS in our community. For more information and a list of participating restaurants, please go to diningoutforlife.com/Sacramento. Dine Out for Life on Thursday, October 11th.
Sports 1140 KHTK's coverage of high school football is presented by Wingstop. Listen every Friday night to the Wingstop High School Football Wrap-Up Show and get all the coverage on KHTK.com.
Rayleigh's in Bel Air has this look at your Sacramento weather. Going to be mostly cloudy today, even a slight chance of a shower later this afternoon. At Rayleigh's in Bel Air, get untrimmed tri-tip roast in the bag for just $2.97 a pound. And get yellow or white peaches and nectarines for only $1.97 a pound. At Rayleigh's in Bel Air. However you eat, this is how you save.
Now your sports update. Powered by Mercury Insurance.
Hey, it's Kyle Madsen with your top stories on Sports 1140. The Raiders finally put away a game and got a victory. It's their first one of the year. They beat the Browns 45-42 thanks to 21 fourth-quarter points to force overtime. And then it was Matthew McCrane in the final 2 minutes of overtime, kicking the game-winning field goal to move Oakland to 1-3 on the season. The 49ers also fell to 1-3 on the season with a 29-27 loss to the Chargers yesterday. Quarterback C.J. Beathard completed 23 of 37 throws for 298 yards and 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And the MLB regular season isn't quite over yet. We've got not one, but 2 Game 163s tonight. The NL Central and NL West both need additional games to decide who will win their divisions. The Cubs and Brewers will play later on this morning in Chicago, while the Dodgers and Rockies will square off in Los Angeles. Winners will take the division crown, while the losers will play in the All-Star game. This time, it counts. It's 6:34, and I don't have a time read. I did that on purpose.
Okay. Okay, you got me.
Here we go. The drive continues.
Your face like
now.
what an idiot.
I was busy. I'll tell you what I was doing in a second. And I heard All-Star Game again. Hey, you know, you always make fun of me for, well, I would say it's actually a theme of the show where anytime there's anything close to a name drop, we just go for it. Well,
Yeah. Anything even remotely.
Get ready, because here it comes, but only because this is so great.
Hang on. Don't say anything yet. Hang on.
This is gonna be one of my favorites.
I just have a sound effect.
You setting something up?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna show my phone to the camera. You probably can't see it, but I'm just scrolling here. You can't read the words. Kyle, look, I'll show you here. I'm just scrolling down my phone. Okay. So what this is, I won't say what platform, and I always want to be careful. Private conversations are private conversations.
I'm ready.
But since about 4:30 this morning, I have been messaging with Jack Cooley over. Thank you. That is a name drop. Jack Cooley is, in fact, accepted as a name drop.
Oh, for sure. The name drop, one might say.
Dude, he and I are we're in the deepest conversation right now about Destiny 2 and tactics. It's the nerdiest / coolest thing I've done in a long time. God, I miss Jack Cooley.
So is he coming on in the second hour?
I don't want to make him pay. Does 1-800-912-1140 work in Italy? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want to make him pay to come on the show.
I will talk to the engineers and figure out a way to get him on via the internet.
Because half of it will be about this.
No, it's fine. I can see if we can get Skype on this computer and Skype him in or something.
Skype would actually be a great idea. That probably would work.
Thank you. That's why they pay me the big bucks.
We got to get to Raiders, but let's play a quick game of who wrote this part. Okay. I'm grinding my face off, and I'm only 5'24". I literally do everything every day. I was wrecking, and then yesterday I did the Dreaming City. I just have to kind of sneak around with other random players to get events done and try to scrape out bounties. Gambit is way more fun than I thought.
Okay, so that's Jack, because he said he spent all day yesterday doing something, and you were definitely watching football.
I was watching football. Dang it. Good deducing, Kyle.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, it's Anyways, I miss Jack Cooley. That's not a name drop. I can miss Jack Cooley. The Raiders won. The Raiders won yesterday. As we, by the way, we promised you that on this show. Although I
believe you did. I think I predicted an L and an 0-4.
Oh, did you? I thought you.
So.
Oh, we'll find out from Nostradamus.
Yeah, I can't. Do you have that happen too, where someone will be like, I heard this on the show, and I'm like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember all the time. My favorite question is when, like, around noon, I'll see somebody, if I go out somewhere, and they'll be like, hey, well, how was the show today? What'd you talk about? And I sit there. Noon is a name.
People just walking up to you in public.
All the
listen
time.
to the show.
I'll take things that never happened for 500, Alex. No, somebody will say, like, you've had this happen. What'd you guys talk about on the show today?
Yeah.
All the time. I have a complete blank. I can't remember. Well, I'm sure we talk football.
The only thing I remember is, that's my go-to. A lot of football, Kings, obviously. I'll remember, like, the dumb stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'll be like, oh, well, we had this great bit where Dave said this innuendo-y thing, and I cut it out and played it a bunch of times. It's great.
You do all the time. The text line's already slamming, by the way, brought to you by Jiffy Lube from the 209, shockingly from the 209. It's best texts are always from the 209.
Yeah.
Tiger won one tourney. He ain't back. People keep saying he's back. He isn't back. He got a lucky few weeks of golf. He's a joke. Two-timing, drug-abusing fool. Drug-abusing's a name drop? Tiger? Okay, he's not back. It's like some people out there, I think, that are just rooting for him to not be back. He's not back. Fake news. He's back.
How many times did that text say back, by the way?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good at thesaurus, dog.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, right? Here's Derek Carr having fun.
Jared Cook is down to the left from the gun. Carr fires. Touchdown! Cook had one-on-one.
Have you had an inordinate amount of people come up to you? And I know I'm going against the brand here. But we're always honest. Have you had a lot of people come up to you since the season started complaining about Brent Musburger? Because I have.
No.
I grew up on Brent Musburger.
I can't say.
Oh, jeez. I'm defending him left and right.
I haven't sat and listened to like a whole game.
Yeah.
But the bits I've heard.
Here's the thing about Brent. I grew up.
The transition from television to radio
That's the thing.
Is tough.
He's calling the games like they're on television, not like they're on radio. That's the biggest complaint I get.
Right. And I can see that being a significant issue.
And I can see it always being a significant issue because if you're a program director, if you are the director of Raider broadcasting, what are you going to do? Hey, Brent, let me give you some pointers. You've been doing NFL Today on CBS since 1981. Let me tell you how to broadcast. No, that's never going to happen. So he's just going to keep doing it because nobody's going to say, hey, Brent, it's not on TV, Brosif, Brotato.
I'll do it. Get him on the show.
And I'm not throwing shade at Brent Musburger.
No, he's a legendary
Hall
voice.
of Famer.
Yes.
Oof.
It's a tough transition. That, I mean, like you said, what's he gonna do? He's been doing it and make a lot of money doing it for a long time.
Like the text line guy says right here, can you just say touchdown Raiders? I agree. Can you just steal Greg Papa's line?
And that's what it sounds like, is like when he's after the touchdown, he tries to like make up for the missed play-by-play.
Right. And let's be honest, I don't want to be ageist here, but he's not 22. I mean, listen, I'm 40 and I forget things. I can't even imagine trying to keep up with a football game when you're twice that old. Like that, at some point.
Oh, he's got notes and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. He's got spotters and all that. Hey, did you notice this happened, by the way, during the Raider game, too?
In the backfield, Nick Chubb, the rookie out of Georgia, goes right side 40, 45, 50. He stumbles a little bit to the 40. He's to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, 63 yards.
Chubb, 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 Chubb.
Chubb, Chubb, Chubb. I only play that because I had 2 projects in fantasy football this year. I had John Ross and Nick Chubb. I have John Ross and Nick Chubb on all my teams. John Ross had a touchdown yesterday and then kind of got hurt. Nick Chubb.
Huge game.
Can we just make him the full-time running back in Cleveland now? I believe he made an appearance in Nostradamus, by the way. Very excited about that. Not 1, but 2 touchdowns. But it didn't matter because the Raiders won. That's my jingle. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Ryder Cup failure. And imagine having a baby and allowing a game to decide what team that baby is going to be a fan of. Well, it happened, and I'm going to tell you why these parents are terrible.
Bad parents.
Really, well, one of the parents is really bad. The other one's really smart. But the smart parent should probably leave the dumb parent and find a different parent so that the kid doesn't get infected with dumbitis.
Sensational point.
Thank you. We're back in a couple. Sports 1140 KHTK.
This is the Capital City Sports Station with a capital KHTK.
Got a step. He goes to the rim. He throws down a vicious two-hand jam.
The Kings play here. This is Sports 1140 KHTK.
Have you heard the expression that knowledge is power? It's definitely true in the criminal justice system. I'm attorney Darren Kavanoki with your 1-800-NO-CUFFS Legal Minute. Here's 3 quick tips to help protect your legal rights. First, the right to remain silent only helps if you exercise it, so please shut up. Next, if police want to search you or your stuff, consider just saying no. You don't have to consent. And if you're stopped for suspicion of DUI, think about politely declining those roadside gymnastics like standing on one leg. Did you know those tests are optional? The police won't tell you, but you don't have to do them. The more you say, the more you do, the better the chance you're leaving in handcuffs. Repeat after me. I'd love to, officer, but my lawyer would kill me. Please call 1-800-NO-CUFFS. The real pro tip is to put 1-800-NO-CUFFS on speed dial now, because no one looks good in handcuffs, unless you're into that sort of thing. 1-800-NO-CUFFS.
Sheets, pillows, towels.
Wow, your cart is overflowing.
I love that I can save at Walmart on everything I need for surprise visits from the in-laws.
If you love to save, switch to Walmart Family Mobile. Their unlimited plans start as low as $24.88 a month, all powered by T-Mobile.
$24.88? Who knew?
See, some surprises save you money. Learn more at myfamilymobile.com. Get everything you love about Walmart and mobile. Walmart Family Mobile. Always refer to the latest terms and conditions of service at myfamilymobile.com.
Right now at CVS Pharmacy, you can earn up to $50 extra rewards each year just for filling prescriptions. Which means the medicines you take to stay healthy might also do a little something for the health of your wallet. So visit your local CVS Pharmacy to sign up and start earning up to $50 extra rewards on prescriptions. Terms and conditions apply. Not valid on all prescriptions, including those purchased in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Other state restrictions apply. See cvs.com/RX rewards or the pharmacy for details.
Want a new car but don't want the hassle? Here's a tip. Visit Maidacars.com for instant access to every new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicle in the Maida family of dealerships. Big Maida savings on over 2,000 vehicles. Easy financing for everyone. Over 7,500 4-star reviews. All in one place. Maidacars.com. Visit Maidacars.com to see why everyone is saying,
Made a great deal at Maida.
Okay, so summer is coming to a close. Winter's creeping up on us. Garner Roofing is trying to get you prepared for that winter season with their $69 inspection. They also have an end of summer sale going on right now. They also offer veteran and senior discounts. They got a lot of stuff going on right now. They have financing options available with no payments, no interest until 2020, or as little as $89 per month with zero down. They've also got terms up to 30 years, and some financing isn't even credit-based and is tax deductible. Call them right now, 833-R5O's and an F, or online at GarnerRoofingInc.com.
If you need a work truck, you need a dealer who works as hard as you, like Maida Chevy in the Elk Grove Auto Mall. A business elite dealer, Maida Chevy has the commercial vehicle you're looking for. Work-ready Silverados, express vans, commercial loaners, and so much more. All backed by Maida Chevy pros who know your vehicles are your livelihood. Whether you need one vehicle or an entire fleet, Maida Chevy's got you covered. Business elite at Maida Chevy, Sacramento's #1 Chevy dealer for over 10 years. Find new roads.
Sacramento retail sales.
Made a great deal at Maida.
At Universal Men's Clinic, we focus on helping men suffering from low testosterone or ED. If you often feel low energy, have a decrease in your libido, or difficulty in the bedroom, you may have a treatable medical condition. These symptoms occur in many men over the age of 30. The medical staff at Universal Men's Clinic will evaluate your diagnosis and blood test to determine what medical treatments are available for you.
I'm Dr. Charles Arakaki of the Universal Men's Clinic, where we specialize in treating erectile dysfunction and low testosterone. With modern medicine and the latest technology, our patients experience a high level of care.
Come in for an office visit. For those with a treatable condition, the medical staff will create a customized treatment plan, including monitoring your progress in a professional and confidential atmosphere. Call Universal Men's Clinic at 916-277-8599. That's 916-277-8599. Or visit universalmensclinic.com.
Attention high school football fans, be sure to log on to KHTK.com and vote now for the Stockton Honda Game of the Week. Listen every Friday night and get all the coverage on KHTK.com.
The Drive continues now.
Grant Napier's going to join us at 8:05. Yes, it's a giant day for football and baseball. No pun intended there when I say giant day, because Giants have nothing to do with the playoffs.
Yes, tough look for them yesterday. They had something to do with the playoffs.
Yeah.
They could have lost yesterday, or could have won yesterday.
Yeah, they could have won yesterday. Or, I mean, could they have?
No.
That was bad. Screw it. It sets up great, though, for the annual Dodger collapse in the playoffs, though. We'll have to get to that in our playoff preview. Will the Dodgers choke in the wild card? Will they choke in the first round, or will they get all the way to the World Series and then choke again? 1988. It's a fine year.
Imagine having not won a World Series.
Imagine being 30 years old and not.
I know. Unbelievable.
But really, honestly, shouldn't we say more like 36, 37? Because even if you were alive, you don't remember.
Right. I don't take fan credit for the 49ers 94 Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've never really. Wow.
I have very small recollections of a Super Bowl party. But I was 4 years old, dude. I don't. So yeah, I don't take any credit for it.
I take all the credit for it.
You should.
I even remember the very first one. Although my biggest memory of their first Super Bowl victory when they beat the Bengals was after the game. They always play the montage with the music of like they used to play montage of the season with like kind of saddish music underneath. And I went under the stairs and was crying. And my mom was like, "Why are you crying? Football, it's over. It's so sad." I was very sad that the season was over. Like, I was emotionally overwrought. Yes, I was. Yes, I'll cop to it.
Wow, you were okay. Hang on.
Child.
This is a big admission from you here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is you were crying that football season was over.
Yeah.
In the middle of basketball season, did Dave jump on the Kings bandwagon later in life?
Well, I mean, I jumped on the Kings bandwagon in '85.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that when they got now that.
So you have not been a Kings fan your whole life.
That is a huge admission.
Interesting.
That is huge. You know, did I ever tell you what team I liked before the Kings?
The Celtics.
That is correct. The Celtics. We would go to the arena, the Warriors arena. Yeah.
Oh wow, you went to Warriors.
I mean, if you're in Sacramento, usually you're a Laker or a Celtic fan.
Sure.
And I
feel like, based on what I've heard of the 80s, 70s and 80s, that was just kind of basketball in general.
Yeah.
Just
unless you
like
lived
the
in another
Celtics
city that had a basketball team, you were pretty much a Laker or a Celtic fan. We got to get to the Ryder Cup here, but I got to tell you, the story is great. As many as 70 cows were loose on the Metro Atlanta area. As many as 70 cows on the loose in metro Atlanta after cattle truck overturns on major interstate. So it's not just us. We actually had cows loose near Stockton the other day. Would you like to hear some sample headlines real quick?
Please.
This is right up your alley. And then I do want you to rank them real quick on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, please. An utter disaster. Okay. Steer clear.
Ooh.
Really? Okay.
Okay.
It's a mutiny. The stakes have never been higher.
Okay, come on.
I bet the traffic is hardly moving. Oh, you kind of laughed there. There was an exhale of breath. And
that was ETMN.
Exhaled through my nose. Nostrils. And finally, Kyle, I need your help here. We're going to have to be a team here like Abbott and Costello. Ask me, why are their cows loose?
Why are their cows loose?
Because they lost the ability to steer.
Okay.
ETMN.
Okay.
That's 4 out of 5.
So give me, what was the first one?
First one was your favorite, I believe, which is an utter disaster.
That gets that's a 7.
Okay, steer clear.
That's a 6.
It's a mutiny.
That's an 8. That's a good one.
It's absolutely an 8. We'll give you an extra one. We'll give you that. The stakes have never been higher.
That's you know what?
STEAKS, stakes.
They're not steaks yet though, and they might be hamburgers one day. So I'm getting that a 5.
I bet the traffic is hardly Ving.
7.
7. And finally, they lost the ability to steer.
That's a 6. That's a 6 for me, dog.
Okay.
Mutiny was the best one.
Mutiny was the best one. You know what? I tend to agree with you. Mutiny was, in fact, the best one. Here's what's not good. We all know taking your fandom is very serious. Well, Saul and Lieste, sorry if I'm messing it up, Gomez, they're having a kid, okay? Saul's a Niner fan, and Lieste is a Charger fan, okay? So rather than flip a coin or play a game of rock, paper, scissors to see who the baby was going to be a fan of, they came up with an ingenious wager, it says, to decide their son's fandom. The winner of the Chargers-Niners game, which was played yesterday, would be the team their son would be raised to root for. Now, what kind of a dumbass is the Niner fan dad for allowing that bet to happen, knowing that the Niners suck this year? They lost Jimmy Garoppolo, and they're playing in Los Angeles. There was very little chance. You don't put something like your kid's rooting interest on the line in a game that you're almost certainly going to lose unless you're actually not really a fan. So I'm going to call out the dad, not really a Niner fan.
Yeah, that's tough.
And I want to break gender roles here for a second, although traditional thought would say, well, you root for whoever the dad roots for. Throw that out. It's 2018.
I root for the Niners because of my mom.
You root for whichever parent is the biggest fan. When I met my wife was a Mavericks fan. She's from Southern California, and she loves Dirk Nowitzki. You know how long that lasted? A month. A month. Guess what she is now? A diehard Kings fan. Why? Because. Otherwise, no marriage. I don't care how hot she is.
Nice, dude.
I'm not raising my children to not be Kings fans. Are you kidding me?
Nice, dude.
And the only thing better than misery is forcing children into this world to be miserable with you. It's the greatest part of being a parent. And when we pray around the dinner table before each meal, and we thank the Kings and the Giants and the Niners and the Florida State Seminoles, doesn't matter if they're good or bad, we're not a bandwagon family. A dumb guy. Not even a Niner fan. And then we sucked at the Ryder Cup, by the way. I'm not a bandwagon American, by the way. Still rooting for him.
Same.
Just get Phil and Tiger off the team, would you? They suck. Everyone, what were they, 0-20?
Nice.
1,000?
Got him.
A's choked in their final game, rolled over. Will they, in fact, carry this into the playoffs? I don't know.
No, because Chris Hatcher's not going to throw a pitch for them.
Speaking of Chris's, and Chris Davis, by the way, unbelievably consistent.
Legitimately unbelievable.
Unbelievably consistent. Unfortunately, he's unbelievably consistent, something that's not really that great, but it still should be celebrated for his consistency.
also might have set an unbreakable streak.
Oh, I think he has. No one's breaking that. Are we talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
The fourth thing? Yeah.
Pretty
That's
remarkable.
not going to happen. We'll set that up, what your A's are going to be doing, and then also what you have to look forward to today in baseball. Grant Napier coming up at 8:05. We're giving away a television, courtesy of the Home Theater Company, at 8:35. And remember, all guests come to you via the Firewings hotline. 21 different flavors to choose from. Firewings.com. Dun, 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 dun. Just wing it. We'll be right back. Sports 1140 KHTK.